Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Last time we took on Snidel for what I believe is the final time, and now we move on through the Cipher Key layer and onto the rooftop, I guess. I believe we're nearing the end of our adventure here, and I think the end of our adventure in Pokemon XD overall. But for now we got a nice large burly man to take on. Hello there. I'm impressed that you got here. I'll have to make you feel welcome. Well, I haven't felt very welcome so far with all of your friends trying to probably kill me. But let's see if you fuddle this up, Fuddler. I'm a Choke and a Golem. Well, now that we're fighting these two, there's a fun little fact about these two. Specifically Graveler and Machoke, but Golem works anyways. And that's, there's a theory, which is fairly accepted. It's not confirmed or anything. There's a theory that Machoke and Graveler are counterparts to each other, since they are both trade evolutions. And with the Graveler, it starts with 4 arms, and when it evolves into Golem, it only has 2, as well as some more reptilian features. And when Machoke evolves into Machamp, it gains an extra set of arms. So the theory is that if you trade a Machoke and Graveler, which is canonically how they evolve, according to the theory, not according to actual Pokemon canon, that the trade kind of messes up or hybridizes the two, and Machoke ends up gaining Graveler's second pair of arms, whereas Graveler loses its arms and gains more reptilian features. Really, the answer is that not all Pokemon were necessarily evolved as evolutions to each other, and Golem may have been a part of another line of when it was being concepted. Or, it's just completely random. Because I believe a lot of the Pokemon designs really weren't, like, finalized until the games were, like, in production. But most of the Pokemon were already at least concepted out way before production even started, which is why you have like a lot of cut Pokemon and Pokemon who weren't supposed to be the same evolution line that ended up being the same evolution line. There's a lot of weird and wacky stuff that's going on with some of the designs of the early mons, but I always found that one interesting. I like theories like that. I mean, that idea was brought to life in Black and White with Shelmet and Carablast. But it's interesting that a lot of people think that Pokemon might have already been thinking about that by the time of the first games. I don't know if I personally subscribe to it, but interesting nonetheless. Does Fuddler have any kind of shadow Pokemon? I don't believe he does. Shelia was level 37. I think it evolves soon-ish. It's either, I want to say it's either 38 or 42, but it could be anywhere in between there as well. He does have a very large assortment of Pokemon types, though. I've had to swap my Pokemon out almost every turn at this point. Yeah, Claydol is going to be swapped out for Jolteon, who's a little weak, but that's okay. We can heal up after the fight. We'll Flamethrower the Fortress, and then if he has a Shadow Pokemon, I'll heal up some of my friends before I start throwing my balls. All right, well, I believe it's the moment of truth. Is this Crobat a Shadow Pokemon? It's not. Okay, so this guy has got nothing of note for us, really. So I'll see you once the battle is over. Well, there goes Crobat. You had an interesting team composition, Fuddler, but it was not enough for you to be able to beat me. What do you got to say for yourself? Oh, some welcoming party this is. It turned into my going away party. Well, if you get fired, that's on you. Oh, no, he just got removed from existence. I see. Well, let me heal up our Pokemon real quick, and then we'll continue on. I'm actually running a bit low on healing items, so once we're done with the Cipher Key layer, I'll have to pop back into a town and buy some more. Now, there's a guy there, which is definitely where we have to go, but there's more stuff around. There's a door over there, which do I want to risk trying to open? Door's locked from the inside. Okay, I figured it was probably going to be. Alright, well, we gotta get through you anyways. What do you got? Who are you? Above here is the factory's all-important control machine. I can't let you pass, even if it takes inches off my chest. What? Wait, hold on. How would you beating me take inches away from your chest? Are you gonna lose muscle by standing here fighting? Whatever. I forgot how bad Golduck looks in this game. It's because it's reusing its Pokemon Stadium model. All of the Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon, I believe, are reusing the Pokemon Stadium models. But Golduck, you can kinda tell. It looks, well, it doesn't look right, that's for sure. Ooh, he's also got a Hariyama, which we used in the last game, and was a very, very important member of our team. Really strong, and also, I know people don't really like the move Smelling Salts, but it worked out well for me, always allowing us to flinch our opponents. Ooh, who's that? Houndoom good level 37. That's fine. Ooh, we got a Shadow Pokemon. It is Venomoth, a poison flying Pokemon, evolution of Venonat. Everyone thinks that Metapod should have evolved into Venomoth, but it's confirmed that, that was never actually the case. Venonat was always intended to evolve into Venomoth, and Metapod was always going to evolve into Butterfree. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna quick attack it. I don't think that's gonna do too much damage. Let's take out the Hariyama. No PP left. Uh-oh, I'm all out of PP. Well, this is an odd situation because I can't really hit it with anything with Claydol. What else is it weak to? It's weak to flying. Does Shiftry know Aerial Ace? I don't think it does. It does not. Well, I guess we're gonna have to Raw Dog it. Unfortunately, every single one of my Pokemon is weak to fighting type moves except for Claydol. I guess we'll just try to hold it off for a little bit, and then Jolteon can take it out next turn. How much is this gonna do to you? Nothing. Actually nothing, which is fine. I don't think this is gonna do much to Hariyama either. No. Alright, well, I'll whittle them down and I'll start throwing some balls afterwards. Okay, well, we are really running out of PP here on almost all of our Pokemon, but I do think we should be able to Great Ball Venonath? Nah, I mixed the two. Venomoth, and I don't really know what Shiftry's gonna do, but we're gonna try Giga Drain and see what happens. I might quickly return to the healing machine before we take on this last scientist here. He might have something wacky, and I would not be in a very good position to deal with it. Alright, Venomoth. 1, 2, okay. Either a little bit more or an Ultra Ball. That's fine. Let's see what Giga Drain does here. Hopefully more than what we were doing before. Yeah, it's not a whole lot more, but we'll make do. Alright, it's down at red health now. Let's try another Great Ball, see if that will catch it. And, 1, 2, 3. There we are. Okay, cool. Now that that's out of the way, we got one more Pokemon to deal with alongside Hariyama. More like Harry Mama, a Weeping Bell. Okay, Grass Poison type, should be able to deal with it, no problem. Oh, and never mind, it's a Shadow Pokemon as well. It's evolution of Bellsprout, Generation 1 Pokemon. It's fine, it evolves with the Leaf Stone, which can be annoying for some people, depending on what game you're playing, because Leaf Stones are sometimes not found until very late into the game. It's fine. I say go for it if you want to use it. It's underrated, I would say. But what are we going to do to it? Probably a bite. Probably a bite. Let me quickly... I don't want another Tangela situation here. So let's bite. It is a poison type, so I don't really have to worry about doing too much damage to it with Shiftry. But I think we're just gonna heal up. Do I have any PP stuff? I got PP up. I don't need a PP up. I do have Max Ether. Is it worth using now? I don't think so. We'll do a normal heal then with a Hyper Potion. Alright, I'll see you again once it's in catchable health range. Alright, I'm trying a normal Pokeball. Thankfully, Shiftry can do just a little bit of damage to it with Giga Drain and whittle it down ever so slightly. Let's see. I don't think Weeping Bell's catch rate is all that high. It's not super low, though, so a Great Ball should be able to get it once we finish this Giga Drain. It's doing actually more damage than I thought it would be doing to us, but it's nothing we can't handle. It's got Shadow Rave. Which, yeah. Ugh. Hits everybody. Alright, that's fine. We'll catch it this turn, probably, maybe, hopefully, maybe. Alright, well, that was our last Giga Drain that we're about to use, so hopefully this Great Ball works too. No! Oh boy, I hope I don't have to Ultra Ball this guy as well. We're running out of kind of everything right now. We definitely need to restock. Alright, come on, Weepin' Bell. This is getting old. Get caught. 2, 3. Alright, that works. Weepin' Bell has been caught. Which means that it's still only Tangela that we've missed. Sorry, Andric, but you've been defeated. I have you beaten, chest muscle size. Yeah, because I'm a child and you're a fully grown adult. Congratulations, I think. Anyways, before we go to the scientist here, I'm gonna quickly go and heal up, and then I'll be right back. All right, we're back here. We're all healed up. While I was going back through over to the healing machine, I forgot that there's like a whole room with the push block puzzle that still has 2 items for us to get, but I don't see any way for us to actually get them. We can get this one though before we even talk to the scientist. TM26, what is that? What is TM26? It is Earthquake. Hey, yo. Yes, please. I'm teaching that to Claydol. I'll wait, because I think Claydol might learn Earth Power, and that's better. I might end up giving Earthquake to Laron. We'll hold on to it for a little bit then. Okay, now all there's to do is adjust the voltage. Let me see. Where's the system lever? Huh? Oh, whoops, I left it on my desk. That's not smart. Oh, hey, that's my system lever. You went and got it for me. Thank you. Wait, who are you anyway? You don't belong here. Darn, if the voltage goes up even a little, the computer controlling the whole facility will shut down. Oh my gosh, if that were to happen, the Shadow Pokemon production software could be destroyed. I can't let you lay one finger on this control machine. Oh, trust me, I'm gonna lay all of my fingers on this control machine. Akrod, Grumpig, and Seadra. What an odd combination. But I guess you're kind of a boss fight. You don't really seem like one, but I take it you're supposed to be. So I suppose I'll let your battle play out in full. Thankfully, all of our PP is back, so this should not be a problem whatsoever. However, Celio, I'm not sure. You should be fine. I was gonna say, I'm not sure you're really the best option for us right now, but yeah, we'll see what happens before we switch you out. Grumpig has been destroyed. Hog squeezed. What else you got for me? Hopefully something weak to fire and or water. There's one of them. Gamerupt. I don't think we've seen one of you yet. You're a fire ground type. We definitely saw one in the last game, though, in Coliseum. Twister. That's like the weakest dragon type move in the game. I'm pretty sure Pidgey learns that in some generations. Wow, I'm so scared. Way to go. Anyways. I guess we'll take out Celio with Houndoom. Yeah, Bite's probably going to do a lot. Water Pulse to Gamerupt. Easy peasy. And, yep, you're down. Goodbye, Seadra. Farewell. What else? I'm assuming this guy has at least one Shadow Pokemon, if not 2. Sea King. Unrelated to Seadra, yet Seadra's evolution also has a name King in it. Interesting. It's the evolution of a Goldeen. It's not very good. It's literally just a fish. Its whole gimmick is that it has access to a one-hit KO move that only a couple Pokemon did when it was first introduced, but I mean, one-hit KO moves are not very good anyways unless you can massively up your accuracy, which requires quite a lot of setup. Let's see, I guess we'll... I mean, a Flamethrower will work on the Piloswine, but it is also a ground type. Also, you have 0 Shadow Pokemon. We'll take out the Piloswine first, because both of these should be super effective against you. I don't think ground resists fire. Nah, we good. Alright, there goes Piloswine. Well, now we're using a Water Pulse on the Sea King, which is not ideal. It's gonna resist that, but, I'm sure it'll be fine. We might even level up, and if Celio does evolve at level 38, then, or 28, then, an evolution is... No, yeah, 38. Then an evolution is coming our way. But I still don't know if that's the case. I've seen what level it evolves at, like 4 or 5 times. when I'm trying to look up what moves it can learn. But I have not committed it to memory at all. Bonk. Almost there. Body Slam, is that enough to finish you off? Are you heavy enough? Nah, okay. I think Celio's physical attack has started to severely lack compared to its special attack. Or Body Slam might just not be very strong right now for some reason. Alright. You have been removed. And now I'm gonna put all of my fingers on your machine. I'm gonna up that voltage all the way, baby. Well, whether we level up or whether we evolve or not, Celio has leveled up, so I guess all that's left is for us to see. R&D Akrod. You can't have it. Give back the system lever. It ain't happening. Oh, well, he vanished from existence yet again. It says, to adjust voltage, use the system lever. Warning, do not raise voltage too high. I'm going to raise it all the way. Elise used the system lever to raise the control machine's voltage. The control machine has gone wild. Uh-oh, is this whole place exploding now? Yes it is. I hope we're not dying. Oh, we are perfectly fine. Oh, it's you. You're a named character. Oh, but you're not the one I thought you were. What's going on? The production line stopped. The control computer's not responding. Oh, you're that punk from the SS Libra. You're behind this, aren't you? I'm sure this is not the same voice. Oh no, what the blazes? The Shadow Pokemon production software's been deleted. Gorrigan gets furious if things don't go his way. He's going to chew me out again. Well, I'm gonna kick you out of this lab. What do you got for me? Hudtail and Cacturn. Wow. I'm so scared. Actually, Cacturn's decent. Huntail is fine. It's alright. It's a fish. There's like 80 of them. I said that as an exaggeration, but that's actually probably not even enough fish to cover all of them. Should be fine though. You're a grass dark type, weak to both of the Pokemon that we have. And if a flamethrower is not enough, which it is, hopefully your next Pokemon's weak to ice type moves, because that's what I attacked it with. It is Wheezing, not weak to ice, but it's neutrally effective. Not a Shadow Pokemon either. I'm expecting you to have one. I don't think you would be a named boss character and have 0 Shadow Pokemon. Though, to be fair, the guy who was unnamed, well, I mean, he had a name, but the unimportant lackey from just a little bit ago had 2, as did many others in this lab, so who knows? Perhaps you won't have any, not even a single one. I would hope not, though. I would hope you would, like, your higher-ups would trust you enough to have one. Sludge. Yeah, because Poison type is also treated as, like, the acid type, the move Gastro Acid is really just the move Vomit. It's, you spit up stomach acid from your big old tumbo. You're barfing all over your opponents. But I do wonder if some kind of, like, corrosive / acid type could have worked. Because that would be weak, or strong against, like, steel and the rock, and would be weak to, like, water. It's interesting. I know the fan game Pokemon Uranium, which I'm not even sure if that's still around. That might have been one of the ones that got a cease and desist. That had a nuclear type, which kind of functioned like an acid type. It was a little bit different because it went more into the radioactive side of things. But it was a similar concept. And I just wonder if something like that would be good or be bad. Probably not. I mean, Pokemon already has 18 types, and it seems to work pretty well. And there's only 17 in this game. Though actually, I guess as of the next wave of Scarlet and Violet's DLC, there's some weird 19th type that's only a Terra type. I think it's gonna be like Arceus's plate from Pokemon Legends Arceus, and it just chooses whatever the most effective move would be based on what your opponent is. So, I don't think it's really a type, I think it's just, it gives you type advantage. But our Shadow Pokemon is Arbok, Poison type, evolution of Ekans. It used to change the pattern on its stomach every time the generation swapped, but I believe as of Generation 4, it's remained the same ever since, which it's actually mostly the same as Generation 3's design, I believe. There's just some little minor refinements. But yeah, it's a bit of a shame that they stopped doing that, because there's like several Pokedex entries saying that its markings are different in every region. And then in the game, no, its markings are in fact not different in every region. In fact, they're actively the same in every single region right now. Let's get this Ursaring out of here. Bonk. You're not even a final staged evolution anymore. You have 2 evolutions. Well, 1 with 2 forms, but it's still. Unduma level 38. What are your stats looking like? Let's do a quick stat check. Pretty good. Your defense is a little lacking, but you are supposed to be a sweeper, not necessarily bulky, and that's why we got Celio here. What are we gonna do? Well, first I'm gonna save, and then probably hit him with a flamethrower? I don't think a flamethrower... Well, actually, a flamethrower did a lot of damage to Ursaring. Maybe a bite will be a better option here. And then we can call you, because I don't know how much bite is gonna do. Probably not a whole lot, but I don't really want to risk it. Alright, we can do one more bite and then we're ready for catching. Alright, does this get you down to red? Yes, it does. Okay, I think Arbok's gonna need a great, great ball shadow have. What does that do? Have my health? Yes, it does. Okay, it's Super Fang, but a shadow move. A little dangerous, honestly. And it has your own health. Okay. Ooh, oh boy. Alright. I still think I'm gonna need a Great Ball. Arbok is an evolved Pokemon now. Plus we have more Great Balls than Pokeballs anyways. I mean, I might as well. I have literally no reason not to. Don't fight it. Call it. That was close. I almost murdered this snake. Which wouldn't be the first time in my life, unfortunately. Let's see here. 1. I'm gonna gloss over that. Don't even ask. 2. 3. 4. Oh. Man. I don't have to Ultra Ball you. But the fact that it got so close means that a Great Ball should be fine. Arbok wants to recharge, I see. Okay, so it's AoE, as in it hits literally everyone, Super Fang, with the recharge afterwards. Very interesting move. A lot of the shadow moves in this game are very unique, and don't have like a modern equivalent. They should bring Shadow Pokemon back in the mainline games. They should bring every gimmick back in the mainline games. Make it utter chaos. Make Pokemon Showdown, but real. We might have to Ultra Ball. Alright, I'll Ultra Ball. Alright, we Ultra Ballin'. Come on, Arbok. Just stay in my balls. Just do it, it's not that hard. Just stay in there. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Okay, good. Arbok has been kibbity captured. And Cypher Peon Spartan has been defeated. Gorigid! I guess you're not so smart, huh? Anyways, we will go into this mysterious door next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. See you then. Stay safe, have fun, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.